Welcome into another edition of Lightning Round. I'm Kevin Tompkins, as always, with Gary Haddow. Today, we are going into a free agent capsule of Will Fuller, who just signed a one-year, $10.6 million deal with the Miami Dolphins, giving Tua Tagovailoa another target, a deep target, to add to Devontae Parker, Mike Gesicki, and so on. So, Gary, what do you think Will Fuller adding to the Dolphins is going to do fantasy-wise?
I love this signing. It's actually one of my favorite signings on the offensive side of the ball for the entire free agent class so far. I love it for the Dolphins. I don't care at all about this for Will Fuller. Dude is awesome. I've always liked Will Fuller since he came in, if he could just stay healthy, as everybody says. But I don't care. Last year, he stayed pretty damn healthy, even if that was maybe PED contributing. But my concern is Tua going to be able to get him the ball in the spots that are going to allow him to really, bring back the fantasy points that we're hoping that he'll have. We already know Devontae Parker is a great wide receiver, so I'm hoping that this will just widen things up, allow everybody to kind of fill their roles. But I don't know. We keep saying it, put up or shut up, and even though it's only a second year, Tua, for me, has just not shown anything yet. So we'll see. Hopefully, maybe you can prove me wrong.
Well, I mean, this is proof that, they're going to go out and get to these, receiving targets. So Will Fuller, I mean, we've known him in Houston as that supreme field stretcher. Last year was 7th in yards per route run. But he did have his career worst ADOT, a little over 12 yards, but he did add some intermediate routes to his route tree. So that was certainly attractive to, the Miami Dolphins, as he's not just a throw it deep 9-route guy. He can work intermediate too and give Tua those, those deep ins, deep outs with Parker. I think it's going to be a really good meshing of Parker and Will Fuller to really open up that offense. There is no, we just talked about with Daniel Jones in our Kenny Galladay video. There's no excuse now for Tua Tagovailoa. And then we will just also say that he will miss the first game of 2021 with that performance enhancing drug suspension that did end his season with 6 games left. But as far as the actual signing with Will Fuller to the Dolphins, I love it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he finished top 10 in fantasy points per game for wide receivers. I just don't know if we can expect that by any means. To me, he's a wide receiver 3. He's somebody that's a flyer as to, he's probably going to go in a similar spot to where he went last year, except for he's not going to return. He's just going to be, he's just going to give you the same value that you were kind of looking for in that part of your draft. That being said, this offense, if they do draft a high running back, as a lot of people expect, they have 3 picks in the first 36. Thank you, Houston Texans. They have 4 picks in the first 50. I'm just excited to see what the Dolphins can do. It's going to be an awesome team. These guys are going to be super in the playoff for sure. I don't know if they'll be Super Bowl contenders, but considering what they did last year, anything's possible.
Yeah, certainly. I think best case scenario, Will Fuller can be, with health and with Tua, taking that next step. I think he can surpass Parker as the top target in the Dolphins offense. With Will Fuller, those are the kind of players that you're looking for in fantasy. The guy that could take the lid off of a defense and just provide those long touchdowns. Also provide, like I said before, the intermediate routes. So I think Will Fuller has a real good shot here with a 1-year deal to really earn something on his next contract. But right now for 2021, Will Fuller, I think, is squarely in the mix of those low-end wide receiver 2s, a high-end wide receiver 3 for fantasy that, certainly has some of the biggest upside of wide receivers in his range. That was Will Fuller. Stay tuned for Lightning Round. We will have plenty more free agent capsules coming up, so stick around.